My first thought when I started watching this season of the Ultimatum was, oh, they did the paper bag test. And then I shortly realized that this season is in California. And I said, oh, baby, everything gonna be light, bright, and white. All right, we gonna go couple by couple. Up first is the fakest couple on this show, and can't nobody tell me that they did not zell each other money to get on this screen so that they can get clout. Neck brace and the fake IG model, aka JR and Zaina. Baby, it told me everything I needed to know about them the moment they jumped on the confessional thing. And the first impression we got of them was him saying, oh, I'm the first man to ever make her orgasm. Why would you say that? Like, baby, why are you bringing up anything physical on the first impression? That told me everything I needed to know about him. Then he turned right back around and said, oh, I'm a pastor's kid. My daddy was very, very heavily in the church. So when I was 16, I had this girlfriend that I really, really liked, and I wanted to, basically is what he's saying, I wanted to real bad, so I married her. And then in the marriage, there was infidelity, but he never ever truly explained if she was cheating or if he was cheating. I'm subject to believe it was him. Because me and I always talking about some infidelity when they was doing all of the infidelity in the relationship. But for him to say that and then be the first person to be getting physical and emotionally physical, all of that with somebody else within seconds of breaking up with your ex or the person that you came here with, baby, go lay. And let's be clear, he came here on the snow bunny without having no repercussions behind it. He talking about he's never been attracted to white women all throughout his life. Meanwhile, he said he only fools with light-skinned and mixed girls. Baby, you're a colorist, boo. And that's not no alleged, that's facts. You came here on the snow bunny and you didn't want no repercussions for it because in your real life, the people that you most likely hang around will judge the dog out of you for it. So you came on this show to play it off like, oh, that's the only option I had, so I'm gonna have to fool with a watch. Girl, go lay. And that's what the fake couples be forgetting, that they gotta do couple scenes. When they was sitting on that couch together, it gave very much friends that I know from round the way, baby. That's my homeboy from up the street, from the gym, the local gym at that, baby. When she said, oh, you be acting like you don't, you be faking and acting like you don't get jealous. And he said, I'm not faking. Like, I don't get jealous. Like, I don't care about nobody else talking to you, basically. And she just giggled it off. I'm like, babes, y'all are friends. Y'all zelled each other to be here. This is a clout moment, babes. He's trying to be on a bodybuilder show with them little ass legs and that big upper body. And she came on here to get more Instagram followers. I ain't going for it. Up next is Nick the Golden Bachelor and Sandy, aka Nip and Tuck. Baby, he's controlling and racist. And she came here strictly to hop on some BBC without no repercussions as well. And I don't know about y'all, but Nick is very much that in his younger years, he was extremely lame, not that attractive, was an outlier, an artsy dude. Nobody hung with him like that. He wanted to be cool with the Connors, the Jazz, the Jacobs, and all of them, but they wasn't accepting of him, baby. They was out there on the surfboards. So when he got older, he knew, oh, once I start getting some bread from this art, baby, I'm gonna buy me a little beachfront house out here. I'm gonna go to the clubs and I'm gonna stunt on these hoes because I got stability. I'm gonna be, now I may not look the best and I may still be weird, but I'm gonna be able to pull me a Nip and Tuck because I got the coin yoing. So I could have sworn he said he met Shawty down to the club, and then afterwards he met Shawty, he met her in her habitat, and then tried to take her out the habitat, talking about she goes to the club too much, she do this, that, and this, and that. Baby, you're 38 and she's 28. She's 10 years younger than you. Like, you wanted a Nip and Tuck during your younger years, and you couldn't get one. Now you're able to get one when you're older, but you trying to take her up out of what she got going on. That's not gonna work, baby. You met a hoe in her habitat. Let her stay there. Now, the reason I think that he's controlling is because if she's already doing this in the relationship, like the going to, oh, she still goes to Coachella, she still goes to the club, she'll call me from the club at 2 and 3 a.m. I want her home. If she already doing that in a relationship and she not doing what you say, because basically you saying she don't do what you want her to do, you're not gonna slap an ultimatum on top of her to make her put a ring on her finger so that you can force her to sit her ass down. That's not gonna work, baby. I don't like that. Cause just find a woman in your age bracket that wanna stay at the house with you, baby. You about to hit 40 in like in 2 minutes, babe. Like the clock finna strike 12. You about to be a 40-year-old man and you trying to make a 28-year-old sit down. Go lay. Then the reason that I said that I think that he's racist is because whenever she's in this experience, when she's talking to any man, he don't got an issue. That neck is not twisting around the room. He not about to burst into James and a giant peach. He's not turning red. None of that. He don't got no issue with it. The moment she go talk to JR, Mr. AKA big at the top, little at the bottom, neck braids, oh baby, he's going shit crazy. Like, he don't got no smart remarks for nobody else in this experience but JR. And rightfully so, but I also feel like it's something behind that. I feel like maybe when Sandy be going out to them clubs, she be rubbing and tugging on the black man. Oh, no, that's what it's giving. And he said like 40 times that he tired of arguing and he tired of fighting. And said that she need to put her anger into her passion. And she tried to say her passion is him. Sandy, is your dad to the house beating on Nick? Allegedly. Now, when it come down to Mariah and Caleb, baby, Caleb is like, call me, ring, ring, ring. But no, seriously though, I have a question. Why is somebody that's 29 dating a 24-year-old? And then you say that y'all been together 2 years. So that means that girl was 22 years old and you were 27. I'm currently 27 and I would never in my life date a 22-year-old. There's nothing that y'all two have in common. So for him to now be saying that, oh, she needs to experience life more, she needs to do da 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 for me to put a ring on her finger, I want her to be sure, I don't want her to resent me later on. Well, you knew that before you got with a little ex-girl. Like, let's be clear. That's the only thing that's so weird about me, weird to me about him. Like, you're now bringing up the age, and the age is now an issue when it's time to put a ring on the finger, but the age was not an issue when you got with her in the first place. And I don't know if they freeze up in front of the cameras or not, but Mariah seems extremely boring. Like, I don't know what it is. It seems like nothing is behind the head. It just gives very much, I'm traumatized from my youth. I want a husband. That's it. Like, it seems like they don't talk about nothing. Like, it seems quiet in the household. Even him, he seems dull, tired, delayed, and through. But he seems like a sweetheart, though. I don't know. I see more of his emotions in the most calmest way versus hers. Like, she's a beautiful girl, beautiful gowns, but the personality, not there. Now, when it comes to Scotty and Aria, it gives very much emotionally, verbally, and possibly physically abusive, allegedly. Now, when it comes down to them not living in the same city, I have a theory that Aria moved away because he be yelling, hollering, and putting his hands on that girl. Like, the way he talked to her and said, we need to compromise, you need to compromise. Basically, I need you to move back closer to me. Like, you don't live in LA, I want my woman where I'm at. I need my woman where I'm at. He was foaming at the mouth. I dream of Gina was foaming at the mouth with that little dangly earring, that Timu dangly earring in his ear. Like, baby, honey, he think he the head honcho out this bitch. Like, it gives very much, she moved away for her safety because she tired of him. Like, even during the episode, whenever she was talking to another dude or she was, going around and chatting with people, she would always be like, oh my God, I rarely hear nice things about myself. Girl, red flag. Then he acting like he's so educated, but babes, you can't be that educated because you clearly don't know what compromising means. Compromising means that two people are meeting together in the middle. You are basically telling her, you better drag her back to LA right now where I'm at. That means that she will be the only person compromising, not the both of y'all. So you want Aria to work extremely hard in this relationship while you sit there and do nothing but complain and talk down on the girl. That's not gonna work. And can't nobody convince me that he didn't bring this girl on this show to basically in her face, like throw everything in her face, make her jealous, show her what she's missing allegedly. Because in that bathroom when he was talking to her, he said, yeah, I am looking for somebody emotionally and physically. Like, yeah, you're not here. Like, basically, I'm gonna show you what you miss. I'm gonna make you want to marry me to come back home. I'm gonna make you do this. He's controlling as well. Like, Now, when it comes to Dave and Vanessa, scoot up real quick, baby. You deliberately, out of your own mouth, said that when y'all first got together, he wanted you real bad. He was on your ass, baby. And you didn't want him like that. It took you a year or two to warm up. And when you started liking him back, y'all swapped places. Baby, he did the old switcheroo with you. You took too long to get on board. And now he gonna resent you forever. He's never gonna give you a ring, baby. He gonna play with you until the end of time just because he can. Because you had him out there in the rain with a boombox for 2 years loving on you real bad by himself. You know men never gonna let you get away with that. He's never gonna put a ring on your finger. Stop playing this experience. And then he got down to the experience, and when you talking to other people, he having a damn conniption. Baby, leave him now. He playing. And when he brought up Mariah while she was crying about not knowing why he don't want to put a ring on it, why she's not the one for him, he basically wanted her to feel the emotions of how he felt when she was out there still probably talking to other people, and he was all 1000% in on her. God, this is a bad story. Now on the hoop earring and a bitty bum bum. Now, Micah, can you please tell us why you brought up your girl doing Uber Eats while she asking why she don't got a ring on her finger? What are you hopping in the car and riding around the city and getting all the food out of the restaurants and taking them to people's houses got to do with her wanting a ring? She said, why you keep calling her wifey and make her do all these wifey duties and you can't put a ring on it? That's what she asked you. She didn't ask nothing about Uber Eats. You trying to deflect and get her off the topic and distract her, and it didn't work. And when that didn't work, you brought up, oh, then you just get your dream job. If you get your dream job and we have a kid, then you're not going to be able to work and do what you want to do. You know, you're not going to be able to live out your dreams. Baby, she's talking about marriage, not a baby. Talking about the biggest decision you can ever make is to get married. No, the biggest decision you can ever make is to have a baby with somebody. Why are you bringing up kids when I'm talking about marriage? You're trying to get off topic. And then another thing is, why would my career stop because I had a baby? Aren't you going to be the father? Are you not going to be helping with the baby or something? Why does she have to quit her job and quit her dreams because she had a baby? Baby, it's so many red flags when it come down to him. He was bringing up anything so he don't have to marry that girl. Then when that didn't work, he basically said, well, what do you bring to the table? What you bring to the table for you to be my wife? Explain to me why you should be my wife, basically. And she broke down crying. I'm like, girl, what you crying for, baby? He telling you right now, like, you ain't it. To myself, I'm going to marry you. I'm going to marry you. If you was going to marry me, you would do it right now. We would not be here. Babes, y'all got to listen to the quiet part when men be talking. Oh, I want to marry you. Yeah, the you, it's not you, basically. Whenever he get a girl, he really want to do it. He going to be down on one knee. It could be in 2 months, baby. You've been with him 3 years. Let Mr. Hoop earring go. Did y'all hear JR say we would have some beautiful mixed kids? Dr. Umar, we got one. And it solidified that Scotty definitely brought Aria here to embarrass her. When she came over there crying about him holding Zaina's hand, and he started hollering at that girl. Like, oh, you definitely be running down on that girl down to the house. And babes, don't be crying over no man that got no hair, stole earrings, Timu buffs, and an H&M blazer.